Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the best Android phones that you can get from Metro by T-Mobile. We're going to be doing an unboxing and doing a first look and impressions, but make sure you guys stay locked in with me because I was actually able to grab this phone for a really good deal, and it's been out for a little bit of time now, so I definitely wanted to get a hold of it because it's definitely been a device that has been getting a lot of good reviews or whatever. So let's just jump into this unboxing. Stay locked in with me. Yo, what's going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be unboxing the if you haven't seen the title already, you already know what I'm talking about. But if you like videos like this and you feel what I'm saying, stay locked into the end of the video so we could just jump into this quick unboxing and take a look at the first impressions and everything like that. But I was able to get a good deal on it, so I'm like pretty excited because this device when it first launched was like maybe like $400, but I was able to get it for a little bit under 120, which is a really good deal for this device with the you know what I'm saying, when you add a line or when you actually pour it over or whatever. All I did was add a line and I was able to get this device for a really affordable price. But make sure you guys stay locked into the end of the video. If you're new to the crew, I truly appreciate you for coming through. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. But let's just jump into this unboxing right here. We have a Metro by T-Mobile phone right here called the Nord N25G from OnePlus, and this is like one of those phones that Google, you know what I'm saying, takes the privilege of refining, because it's got some really nice software in here, but it also has some really nice features. And they did open it up at the store so they could activate it, so it has a new SIM as well as a new number or whatever. So you can get it for a really affordable price, and I really like the specs on this device because it's got, you know what I'm saying, like it doesn't have the dual speakers like the N10 5G had that I did review on the channel. I'll make sure I leave a link up here. Also, the N100 had the dual speakers as well, so that's probably one of the main features that it doesn't have. But besides that, it has everything else. It has a really beautiful panel, it has a nice processing chip, it has a gorgeous display, it has a really good battery, and everything like that, and it has all the features. So let's just jump into this device. I really like the design. We're gonna go over that real quick, but let's just take a look at the packaging right here. You can see it comes in a black box. It has 5G included in it. The box, it says that it contains soy oil, so I'm gonna cut this part and just reopen it. I actually retaped it since it was opened in the store, like I said before. So right here you are greeted with the OnePlus user manual. Let's just go ahead and see what comes inside of that. I accidentally like ripped it when I opened it right there, but let me see what comes inside of here. So this part is actually, you can open this up and it contains like the terms and conditions and the user welcome start guide or whatever, and the SIM remover tool right here, which is pretty cool that they did include that as well. So I have a million of these laying all over the place. I'm gonna put this off to the side, and you know, other than that, that's pretty much everything that comes inside of here. And then here you have the SIM card, which is actually inside of the phone right now. So I'm gonna put this back here right now, and let's take a look at the next part. And this is where we have the phone right here. Let's go ahead and open this up and kind of, you can see what comes inside. We do get a wall brick, which is really cool because a lot of companies are removing that in the Type A to Type C. So I like the fact that they still kept the Type A to Type C instead of the Type C to Type C. 33 watts fast charging brick inside of here, which is going to be pretty crazy. So you're going to get some really fast speeds when it comes to that. And then the overall phone right here, you can see the camera setup looks incredible with the huge large cameras on here. So we have a 64 megapixel and we have a 2 megapixel on here, and the other camera is like right off to the side. It's like a 2 megapixel camera as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side. This is the plastic that comes on the device. And then you have this little sticker right here that I'm just gonna go ahead and remove from the device. And like I said, I was able to get this at a really good deal. So shout out to the dude that was at the Metro store that actually hooked it up or whatever, because I was going for another device, but he said this one was actually was way better than the one I was going for. So I don't want to steer my people on my channel wrong, so I'll go with the the best budget phone. And if you're gonna be spending a lot of money, you might as well get a better device, right? So this one has a little sticker do residue, but I'm gonna just scrape that off. You can see the back has a matte finish on here, and the bottom has like a glossy strip that they decided to keep on there. I'm not sure, maybe this is for grip or something, but it has the IMEI number on there for some reason. 64 megapixel ultra shot is what it says on the bottom of the device, and the OnePlus logo on the back. And you can see right here the device stands up really well because it has a nice like solid like boxy shape to it. Headphone jack is on here, microphone Type-C, charger, speaker on the bottom, another microphone up top, and then the volume rockers on the left with the SIM remover tray. So let's go ahead and see what comes inside of the SIM remover tray. If we get like a SIM card expansion, and you could get SD card expansion as well. So this device does need a little bit of charge on here, or else it's gonna die. And so they turned it on, like I said before, in the store. So this is pretty much the device, what it looks like. So we could save a little bit of time. And I'm gonna hook up a fast charger. This is actually my 65 watt charger to it. And you can see on the cable it says 100 watts. So it's gonna give it a quick charge. It says 5G on here automatically. So let's go ahead and just take a look at some of the features on here, okay? Wi-Fi, mobile data, silence mode, Bluetooth, flashlight, auto rotate, power savings mode, airplane mode, eye comfort, location, vibration, Wi-Fi call-in, NFC, nearby share, dark mode, hotspot, Zen mode, and screen recorder. If you click the pencil icon, you do get your VPN here, which you could drag up. Let's move this onto another page. Okay, cool. VPN, negative, which I don't really want to use that, but you do got that bedtime mode, that data saver, data savings program, focus mode, app lock, which is really going to be, let me put this up here, that's going to be more used than the other ones. Screencast, I'm going to put this up here as well. Focus mode, so everything else I probably won't use, but you can see right here the Google apps right here. It says right here, here are 2 ways for going back to the home screen. Swipe down on the home screen or tap the blank areas. Then you got this OnePlus launcher where you have to accept the things in here: step counter, parking location, the never settle. Then you get the parking location, the step counter. You could turn that off or on, and then it has widgets on here as well. So you get all your widgets right there inside of the launcher. Okay, so that's actually in this part. When you go into widgets down below, that's where the widgets are. Unless you long hold here, you can still access your widgets here too. So that's kind of cool that they did that. And then they have this games icon right here. Let's just go ahead and see what this is all about. This is where all your games would be, and then you have your usage settings. Let's go back. And then everything is pretty much straightforward. Your calculator, your camera. Obviously, this is going to be a really good feature to use. Portrait mode. You have HD, extra HD, time-lapse, slow motion, dual video mode, and portrait and photo and video. And obviously, the video can go up to, it says right here, 1080p right here for the video. It says 1080p twice. I'm not sure why they did that, because it's 1080p twice. It should be like 4K or something like that, but it's just 1080. So I'm assuming that you could only go up to 1080. Let me see, video encoding, and there's no other settings for changing it to 4K or whatever. So let's go to the front facing camera. We get 720 and 1080. So no 4K on this guy. For some reason they just opted not to use that. Alright, and then you get the other things like the Wi-Fi, no mobile network, Bluetooth personalizations right here, which you can customize the font, the colors, the icon styles, the notification draw. Let's set up a fingerprint because I want to show you guys how to do that, but you get all these other features and additional settings too. Retouch appearance in video calls, RAM booster, battery, convenience tools. And this thing has a nice decent sized battery, 3,500 I believe, or 4,500, my bad. And so pretty much everything right there. Software update is available right out of the box, so it's on the August 22, 2022. It's given us right here, so we're just gonna charge this a little bit more because it's not gonna be able to download that yet. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you. I'm going to take a quick picture of my face and then set up the fingerprint sensor, and then take a picture with the rear camera too. So let's do a quick portrait selfie on here and see what the camera looks like, okay? And they have like this green light right here, which indicates that the camera is being used. Let's take a look at the photo right here. It says hidden collection. You can set that up later. Pretty good details on my face. So for a Metro by T-Mobile phone, this is looking pretty good. Kind of upset that they did remove the 4K on here and they don't have dual speakers, but other than that, I like the build quality and the fit in the hand. It has a really nice fit compared to the N100, the N10 5G. Let's see if there's more. You got the macro camera on here too, so you can get real close up. About 4 centimeters away. Usually it's 3 to 5, but they said 4. So you can see right here what I'm talking about, the details in the mask on this thing and everything like that. So let's just set up a fingerprint on here and see how that works out right now. So let's go into the security of this device right here. And the phone feels extremely quick with the Snapdragon 695 on here. So it does give us the ability to, let me just see, security. You also do get the ability to log into an OnePlus account, passwords and biometrics, so you can add a fingerprint or a face. Let's choose face real quick. You can set up a password, but it has to be 2, 4, 6 digits. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so now it says I can enroll my face on this device. I like the fact that it's only not that big of a screen, so you could fit it really easy in the hand, and the facial ID recognizes your face really quick. So it's only a 6.43 inch display with OLED Full HD 20:9 aspect ratio and 409 pixels per inch on here. You could use the face unlock for app lock or just unlocking the screen or whatever. And then for your fingerprint, you can add a fingerprint right here. We'll just go ahead and enter the password one more time and then wrap up the video for you guys. But it says right here that this thing has an in-display fingerprint, right? So let's go ahead and check that out. There's a vibration every single time you tap it, which feels really satisfying. And it's asking you to move your finger in a different spot. Every single time you move your finger in a different spot, it's going to register your finger in a different location so that it can give you up-to-date placement. So now it's asking you to switch your hand to the other fingerprint, and then after I get this fingerprint enrolled, then I'll pretty much wrap up the video. But this device seems like it's very fast. It kind of gives me vibes of like the way it's shaped. I really like that design, how they did it, because it's got that squared off look with the really beautiful camera back on here, matte material, which feels really nice, and then the squared off corners feels really good in the hand. So I really think this would feel good without a case. And wow, that facial unlock, that fingerprint unlock is extremely fast. It's just as quick as the Pixel 6, maybe even quicker, and like maybe even just as quick as the Note 10 that I also do have with the in-display fingerprint. So it's almost as quick as the Ultrasonic, which is kind of cool to see. Let's take a look at some of the wallpapers on here, and then we'll wrap up the video, okay? So some pretty decent wallpapers on here. Really nice design and interface and everything like that. But we'll jump into all the features in another video. But I just wanted to show you guys the quick unboxing of this device. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. If you found it helpful, make sure that you type down below in the comment section, I'm still here. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we could beat the YouTube algorithm. And then make sure you subscribe and get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. I'll get right back with you. But in the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending on where you are, have a great night. Later, crew. Peace.